So the question is, why do you feel that getting a job is not reliable? It's not that I feel that getting a job isn't reliable. It's just that I feel that me getting a job wouldn't account to the things that end up being a liability. In fact, I am considered the liability before I even get the job. Why? I'm an employee. I could quit at any time. I could do something in the wrong way and possibly cause a little bit more money, to be spent. But what it all boils down, my expectation as an employer is based off of how I view the culture. And when it comes to culture, we all know who's at the bottom of the foot and who is the left hand and the right hand. I mean, we don't know about if the right hand knows about the left hand, but we do know that there are employers that have different backgrounds and different things that they believe in. And when it comes to me being an asset to their workplace, let's just say, until I speak on the things that I'm speaking now, I'm not an asset. Over the years, I've just been a yes man. I've just been, running around trying to do everything that I can because I thought that I was going to get the money. Turns out there's no real money to get, and the only money that was being got was the money that I was making for somebody that was paying me to work. And that right there is where the drama unfolds. The drama unfolds and, oh yeah, you made this much, but I get this much. So where's the reliability in the workplace? Oh, hold on, wait. Training. The ability to be able to utilize the information that you're given, right? Benefits are having the rules to benefit you within the workplace, giving you the information that you need, providing you with the stuff that you need in order to get those things done. And the takeaway is the actual work. So, what is being taken away from a lot of people in the workplace today? That's the real question. Because work is work, waking up, working out, cooking, yard work, maintenance, that's work. But what does the employer consider work? That's the real question. Because when it comes to the perspective is the biggest problem. The perspective is the biggest difference when it comes to me and her, or me or him, To account for the work being done, you have to account for the amount of money that's being made, which is definitely being done because look at the forecast. Look at how these businesses are booming and starting other businesses and getting another location over here, another location over there. And the overall problem is the fact that quality isn't being measured. And if quality is being measured, then quality is being measured at a standard that doesn't include everybody. And that's all I can say. I know I'm quality. I know what I have is quality. I know that's why I've had multiple jobs consistently, 5 jobs every year to the average, you know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, why do I have to jump around to be able to have a lifestyle? Maybe that's why I don't have a lifestyle, because I have to go to work at places. I have been having to go to work at places where employers are manipulating and, making it as if it's your problem, as if it's you that did something. So if it's my problem, then why would I put myself in that problem? So the real question is the workplace reliable nowadays? Because I don't feel it. I'm very expendable. I go to work and I'm there for a month. And as soon as I start talking about the policies that obviously nobody cares about, boom, you're the problem. Like, how are we making money? What is the system? Like, now we got Trump as a president. I wonder what that'll do. Why would I go to work at a place where they don't care about my safety? Why? And if you care about my safety, then prove it. Prove it. Bring out the 40 acres and a mule tactics. Sociality. Create an environment that involves everybody's culture. But we can't do that because it doesn't apply to culture as a whole. So why wouldn't I try to make my own? Why would I consistently feel unwanted and put myself in a position to where somebody is automatically ready to manipulate me? And the fact that I'm aware of this gives them the ability to do it. Is it reliable? Like, do I not sound stupid talking about this? I do sound stupid. Because, why am I questioning going to make money? You get your money how you want to. I know I can make way more money than that. I know I can. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference. Quality is why you think they need you. Quality. Why you think they keep passing you around? Quality. And if it ain't quality, if it's not quality, then they will recommend you to a hospital. They will recommend you to something that will help. And if it isn't quality, then obviously I would still be on the job. Because what we're witnessing now in humanity, in this system of America, is change in socioeconomics. And this change in socioeconomics is a classism type thing where they utilize different tribalism effects to portray people into the class that they need to be in, basically separating the colors. Like, you have a yellow orange, and then you have an orange red. Like, they'll put the orange with the orange and the red with the yellow. You get what I'm saying? Because they're trying to match the colors that are alike. And it basically creates, a spectrum. It creates a balance. And who's ever at the top of that beam is the one that's benefiting. And we're all climbing there. We're all trying to get there. It's just, I think I confused myself. So the difference is the orange is already orange. When you put the orange with the orange, is already orange. But the yellow and the red, once they, align with each other, they create orange. But the orange is different. Why? Because of the balance in which orange red is and yellow orange is. And basically you will see a depth inside of the red and yellow, because it's not a controlled motion of color mix. And basically we're at the same point, except for one has more clarity and then the other one has more depth. And where's the depth at? Why are we so dependent on things? I don't know. I'm just trying to broaden why I don't feel it's a reliable thing to go and be an employee at a place that doesn't respect policy, that doesn't respect its community, that doesn't respect its employees. Like, I wonder how they feel about the patrons, the actual people that come to pay. I mean, don't get me started on that, because when I do have money and I go somewhere, I encounter police officers, I encounter very rude people when I'm using this money to spend that apparently I don't deserve to spend. It doesn't equal up. I think my biggest issue is where I'm at now. Because when it comes to culture in America, it's all about supremacy. It's all about being supreme, right? The soup tribes, the ones that are super tribes, the soup tribes, they are the ones that's classifying all of this. And it's not to cause any problems. It's to place the power within somebody's hand and out of the other party. And that's just the transfer, which is all America is about. The transfer. That's all America is. That's what Babylon is. A transfer in wealth. Instead of claiming their own tribe, they took over other tribes and then tried to claim that they're the leaders of that. That's all it is. My biggest problem here in America is demanding more money. Why? Because that is not me transferring my wealth into somebody else's pocket. How does that apply? All right, so if I'm going to work and I'm making this much money and I get this much money, there's the transfer. I use my intellect, I use my physical power to create that money. That's where I'm at, so that it could trickle down to there. And basically, you don't see it. It's a transfer. It's a transfer. And I'm tired of doing this transfer. I'm tired of it. I'm like, hey, whatever white person been benefiting off of this, coming for you. In a positive way. I don't mean any harm at all. But accountability is what God was talking about when he's talking about sins and stuff like that. Repent and all that other stuff. So like, I'm not the one to force that, but I'm the one to probably imply that there's something you should be accountable about or accountable for, because I've been accountable for a lot of things that I didn't even benefit from, and that's all I'm saying. Like now, I'm accountable for things that I don't even benefit from. I feel so stupid. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do too. And I just want you to know, it's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. Just like the Bible said, we were born into sin. We're born into sin. Go repent. Go talk to your ancestors, because that's where you really need to be at. I don't know if Jesus is your ancestor. If Jesus is your ancestor, then you're in the right place. But if Jesus is not your ancestor, you might need to reevaluate what you're doing with your energy. That's all I'm saying. Try. Okay, so I'm walking down the street. I didn't get no video though, because I ain't really worried about the video. But this damn dog, it was a dog, bro. This motherfucker kept running up on me while I was walking away, and I picked up a stick, because I do have a knife, but it's a small knife. I picked up a stick, and and this the stick that I picked up. Why the hell it look like one of those wands from Harry Potter, the Lord Voldemort, Expelliarmus, Oh man. Wingardium Leviosa. You feel it? You're floating.